excuse me. I thought our group was really, just all around good tonight. You know, we talk a lot about this team and how we want to play, and we want to play fast and loose. But there's such a fine line between playing fast and loose and being able to mentally lock in and what we say, let's be mentally tight and physically loose. And I thought tonight they did a good job of that. San Antonio threw zone at us. They threw 1 through 5 red at us, 1 through 5 switching at us, normal defense. And our guys did a really nice job of recognizing, continuing to make, move the ball, make plays. And then defensively, I thought we followed the game plan pretty well for most of the night. And, it was fun because it was the last couple of wins, it's been different people every night. And, I gave love to Corey Joseph in there. He's had 4 points and was a plus 35. I mean, that's just winning basketball. I mean, nothing to him about scoring or anything else mattered. He's just winning basketball. Plus 35 in 24 minutes. And Buddy, obviously, what a night he had. And Bays kind of coming just, whether he was making shots or not, the energy he started the game with. And it was just, so big for us. And then Harrison tonight was great as well. But good team win tonight. And hopefully we just, learn from it some more and keep building and get better as we head out to this road trip.
You mentioned kind of Corey and kind of giving love to different people that have really contributed. Over the last 8, you guys have won 6, and it feels like it has been different people each night that are contributing and kind of making the difference. Harry tonight came in and did that. Do you feel that it's, now that you're, two-thirds through the way of the season, that you just have a better feel at this point for everyone on your roster, that you know how to plug them in situationally?
Well, we've been all over the place a little bit with the injuries, so we've played a lot of different guys together. But like I said, I think as long as you have a team that keeps working and enjoys coming to work and trying to figure it out and fight together, it's those hard times that will eventually push us to be the type of team we want to be. Now we got a long way to go, and there's going to be more hard times ahead. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is in this league. But right now we're in a good groove, and guys are feeling good. Do I have a better feel for our guys? Yes. And it helps when you're shooting the ball the way we're shooting it right now. I mean, our guys, we're 54% from 3 again tonight. So we got a lot of good shooters on our team, and when we're hitting, it's the energy picks up. The crowd tonight was incredible. The crowd gets into it. Harry gave us, like you said, some big minutes, especially in the fourth quarter. So, it was a fun night for the guys.
You guys put together a 19-2 run over the last 4.5 of the third, and you have all this momentum, and then quickly pick up 4 team fouls. And there's that moment where you think, wow, this could really send it in the other direction. But it didn't. What was the difference for you guys? What turned it around and kind of got you back on that path?
We stopped fouling, for one. I mean, that's the first thing I said at the timeout. I said, we built ourselves a 10-point lead. Now we have a team like the Spurs coming here, veteran group. They know what they're doing, and we got to play the rest of the quarter without fouling. We have to be disciplined. And I thought most of the night we were. And then we started, like you said, we started the fourth by fouling twice on the first play, and then we picked up 3 and 4 quickly after that. So a lot of times when that happens, that turns into a long quarter. But to our guys' credit, they really they really did a nice job of staying aggressive defensively, but without the reaching, without the fouling, making guys finish over the top.
Luke, Sean Cunningham, ABC 10, you mentioned about being a complete game. Did it feel like one of the more complete games you had this year? And if so, I mean, how nice is it when you get it, 6 of 8, and it's kind of coming at a good time for you guys?
Well, the second half, most of the second half was pretty good. I mean, there's still plenty of stretches. We're going to go through this tape today, and there's times where in the first half we got a group of 5 out there. We're getting stops with Belly at the 5 and Harrison and Bogey and Buddy on the court with De'Aaron. We got to be scoring. You know what I mean? Like that's a lineup with shooting and speed that we should be getting to the paint and getting to the foul line and making defenses confused on how they want to guard us. And we just so there's plenty of times within that game that weren't great. But yeah, overall, I felt like the mental focus and the coming off of back-to-back and guys picking each other up was a pretty solid night for us.
Luke, James Ham, NBC Sports. Buddy Hield, 9 of 10 from 3. He's on a tear right now. What is it that you're seeing that's allowed him to sort of settle into that second unit and find himself a little bit?
Well, he's a great shooter. He works really hard. So normally when great shooters that work as hard as Buddy does, as far as coming to the gym at night and all this and that, though, if they're in a shooting slump, they shoot their way out of it. And he's done a nice job of staying with it. He never loses confidence. We continue to try to work with him on where we want him to get those shots and how to use his shot-making ability to create for others. So I think that's coming together a little bit. And, I mean, a lot of it you just got to give him credits. I mean, some of those shots are tough that he's making. So, I'd like to take credit for it as a coach, but, it's not anything I'm doing. It's him out there making plays. So it's finding that balance of having that gunslinger mentality that he has that makes him great and makes him so hard to guard, but also finding the balance and the discipline to do it within the offense. And that's kind of what we're constantly working on. But give Buddy a ton of credit.
Luke, Jason Jones, The Athletic. I know you asked Harrison to do a lot of different things, but just how important is it for him to have an offensive game like he had tonight, and what does it do for your group when you can get him scoring in addition to the other things?
Well, yeah, when we stalled out a little bit, he kind of put us on his back tonight, and I love to see that. I encourage Harrison all the time to be as aggressive as he can because he's such, an unselfish player. And he helps us whether he has a scoring night or not. I mean, we put him on DeRozan, LeBron. I mean, a lot of times, whoever their best wing player is or guard, sometimes that's who he's guarding. And we post him. We play him at 4 and 3. Even some 5 the last couple of games. So we ask him to do a lot. He has a lot of responsibility on us. But, yeah, I love seeing him aggressive and looking to attack the way that he was tonight.
Matt George, Sports 1140 KHDK. Coach, you've talked a lot about establishing energy on the defensive end of the floor and how that affects offense. This is the second straight game where you've held your opponents to under 30 points in every single quarter. Has that been a challenge that you've had for them, or is that just a unique stat?
More unique. I mean, look at today's NBA. It's impressive that our group has done that, and it's hard to hold teams around that with the amount of shooting and spacing and the rules that are out there now. So those are goals that we have as a group, but not the individual quarter under 30. The guys will talk about it in the huddle sometimes. Hey, let's keep them here. But as far as a team, it's more just every possession. Every possession needs to be communicated and talked about as if it's the most important possession of the game.
Luke, Jason Anderson, Sacramento Bee. Is behind the scenes, has Buddy kind of been in your ear a little bit about that role and wanting to be back in the starting lineup, or does it feel like he's just fully embracing the backup role? And also, I know you see him put on shooting displays in practice all the time, but to see him just get this hot in a game, what's it like to from your vantage point?
Yeah, no, he hasn't. He's I don't know. He's embraced the role as far as the way he's playing. He's been, absolutely magnificent for us since we've, made a switch to the lineup. And I think tonight was a great example of he came off the bench, but he played 32 minutes and played more than, the starting guards. So it's being a team, and whoever's got it going that night is who's going to finish games. So he hasn't complained once about it, and he's been playing great. What was the second part of the question?
Just what it's like to see him be at that.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's fun. It's something. As a coach, you sit back and it's like, yeah, this is. We'll win a lot of games if he shoots 90% from the 3-point line every night. So it's fun. But tonight even though he was 9 for 10, he hit and took some tough shots. I really think he did an incredible job of playing with the group and getting off the ball and letting the ball get swung all the way back around to him on the second side. And that's when, as a team, it's a lot of fun to be out there, and it's easy to sacrifice. It's easy to, dive for loose balls and make the extra rotation. So, yeah, I mean, when he's shooting the ball like that as a coach, you just kind of sit back and enjoy it. Yeah, it was fun to watch.